MongoDB is a free and open source cross-platform document-oriented database program, and it is often classified as the NoSQL databases. And MongoDB uses JSON-like documents with schemas which are stored in the form of collections. This is the home page of MongoDB. That's where we could access the installer. So the installer for MongoDB can be downloaded from here. Since it's a large file and it's a 198 MB file, I have completed this download, and the MSI is available in my downloads folder. So let's invoke the installation from there. So this is the MSI file. So I click this. The installation is pretty straightforward. Choose the complete installation. Since we are using another tool called Studio RT, this tool need not be installed from here, so I could uncheck this and I choose install. So this copies new files and then does all the installation. So now the installation is complete. I choose finish. So this is how MongoDB is installed. But there are a couple of things that we need to check before we say that the Mongo is working fine. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to be creating a folder here which is under C:, and the folder that is need to be available before we start off the MongoDB server is there should be a folder called data, and inside this folder there should be a subfolder called DB. So when the Mongo is starting, it looks for this particular folder because there should be a default location where all the collection needs to be stored. So this is the requirement. So what we need to do is we need to create under C:, data/db. This is the folder that needs to be created. So now we are good to go and then check whether the Mongo is starting or not. So for that I will use a simple command prompt. So I activate that. So when we installed MongoDB product, by default it does not add a path to the MongoDB folder. So therefore if I type in this command to start the MongoDB server, it will actually end up getting an error. So therefore we need to be going to the installation folder and then giving this command. So it's in program files. So the path is it's MongoDB/server/3.6, which is the version number, and then it's in the bin folder. So in the bin folder you will find this particular file called MongoDB. In fact, there are other utilities also available as part of this particular folder, but out of this you will be invoking the MongoD in order to start the server. So once you give this, the server is coming up now smoothly. So you should get this message finally called it's listening, waiting for the connections on port 27017. That is when you could conclude that your installation is successful. In case you are using a older version of Mongo, sometimes it will give you another error called you need to be mentioning a storage server as part of that. So in case you are getting a storage engine related error, the command that you should be entering is this one. So it is going to be Mongo D hyphen storage engine equal to mmapv1. So this is the command that you should be giving in order to be able to start that server, just in case you are using an older version of the Mongo and then you are getting a storage engine related error. So this is one more thing that you need to keep in mind. But for the sake of this particular installation, the installation is complete, and then the Mongo server has come up. So that means that things are smooth as of now.